Okay, so we are back in the immersive home update B81. I haven't got access to B83 yet. I'll show you guys my update. But B81, there is something that did change, or something that did finally get added, rather, okay? And that is pinning windows or anchoring. Really, it's called anchoring, but they're basically the same as pinning windows. Let me show you guys, okay? I didn't have access to this right away when I updated to B81, or I would have shown you guys. But I did end up getting access to it later on. So that's something worth noting. Also, why is it like this? Okay, there we go. If you click here, the three dots, it would say anchor, and it just adds it to that environment. So, even if I click, I can just literally leave this anchored here. Yeah, which is pretty cool. So I can just like add it there and then move around. That still moves around with me as I need it to. But as you can see, that screen is still anchored over there. Yeah, so that's actually pretty cool if I'm being honest. It's a bit trippy if I'm being honest. I'm going to see if I can. Okay, so in theory, now it doesn't look like we can do like both big screen and anchored at the same time. I'll be honest, I would love that. Maybe that will be a feature we can have to look forward to. But right now, pinning is actually very good. You can also do this IRL as well, like in the actual MR AR type thing. But personally, I am not doing that at the moment. And I believe we could pin more than one window. So we have the door pinned there. So let's see, maybe we have like a web browser that we want pinned. And we want to anchor it so it's like over there. We just want to anchor it so it's right there. Okay, so now we have two windows just anchored. Okay. Okay, that's actually not bad. Not bad at all. And then I guess if we want a third one anchored, we could just open the camera app and anchor that. And then we just have that anchored as well. So we have this, and this all anchored for us to just do whatever with. And then we have our main thing right there. Honestly, so far, that's pretty cool, honestly. I really like it. Now, I don't know. I don't think they actually remember where they're anchored through resetting. Although I wish they did. Maybe that feature will be coming in the future. I don't know. But yeah, anchored it pinning. Now I do want to check real quick. I'm going to go to settings. It's actually pretty crazy that I can open these windows while still, having those over there. And that it still controls over there as well, and over here, and over there. And I could probably, and it's still anchored. So yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. Now, what I'm going to do is check for you guys real quick in advanced features, okay? Because now we make sure this isn't like just an advanced feature that you'll have to turn on. do your universal. Okay, I don't know why that was turned off. I think it auto turned off in one of the updates, but yeah, there we go. With that and apps laying down, I always have that turned on. So yeah, it looks like is that's really mostly what I wanted to show you guys. I'm using my wireless mic right now. That's how I'm able to do the whole, sort of moving around without having to worry about being in front of the mic. If you guys want to know more about the Rode Wireless Go 2 mic, then there will be a link in the description below to my YouTube video about it, as well as a link to buy it on Amazon if you so wish. But yeah, I think like this. I wish we could make it bigger. But just like maybe hold this end and then hold this end and then just increase the size or something. I feel like that would be cool. I feel like we used to be able to. No, I don't know. Maybe we'll get it in the future. But yeah, as you can see, that's still anchored over there. And that's still anchored over there, actually. Then I guess we could also anchor this. Wait, hold on. It said close or minimize other window to anchor this. Oh, okay. So we can only have a maximum of 3 anchored, it looks like. And then we have the non-anchored ones. So, okay. So if I were to open one of these, would it unanchor something? Is that the case? I want to make sure it opens up a window and not. Okay, so total with the 3 anchored, I have a total of 3, 4, 5 windows already. So it looks like that is, I get the limit for now. Now it does look like, although they did mention, like rumor is, in V70 or V83 rather, that you'll be able to have up to 12 windows. That's the rumor. So if that's true, that's actually pretty cool. And then we can just click this to have this go away. Okay. Have that go away. So we have that, and that. So, I mean, that's as close as we're probably going to get right now to making our YouTube on the wall dreams come true. Now all we need is the ability to like put a couch chair or something so we can just sit down and watch TV. How very meta. Watching TV in virtual reality while in virtual reality. You know what? It's a whole thing. It seems kind of crazy, but and then, we can just close that window and it'd be perfectly fine. Like I said, I don't think at the moment they stay once you do the whole thing. And can I be perfectly honest? I'm gonna be perfectly frank with you guys right now. My my eyes, my not my eyes, but like my whole body or whatever, had to re-get used to this. Believe it or not, because I'm not used to having windows there. It seems kind of crazy. And can I just say that I think I did pretty good lining that up with the wall. It's literally like it's a part of the wall, as if it's a window type thing. You could put windows here. Like, just imagine, okay, imagine if at all times you could just have 2 screens dedicated to being windows. So, like, you can just make them into windows. Meta, if you're listening to this video right now, give us the ability to put windows around the thing. You can even take up 1 or 2 of our screens. We don't mind. We won't need to open 12 screens at once anyway. Give it the ability to place windows. Like, imagine a window being there if we want to. I mean, in theory, you could say, oh, you don't need a window, but maybe we want a window, right? Okay, you know what? I'm getting a little bit off topic here. It was supposed to be just talking about the fact that we can pin stuff, and that is pretty awesome. Pinning stuff, anchoring stuff. Like I said, if you don't have this feature at the moment, don't worry too much about it because remember, I had, even when I first got B81 installed, I did not have this feature. It didn't roll out till honestly like a week or two later. So definitely, because that's how they work right now. It's staggering rollout, not only staggering rollout for the updates themselves, but staggering rollout for the features in the update. People sometimes get them at different times. Let me know if you have it. Comment section below. Again, you can use it when you're doing in regular pass-through mode as well, which might be a bit more convenient for some people because then you can just in the window be watching a YouTube video while you're vacuuming or eating food or whatever. Not that I'm saying you should necessarily do that, but you can do that, possibly. So yeah, I'm going to end it off here. Let me know what you guys think of being able to pin stuff. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.